Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of Wartales. We're standing here in the Smuggler's Arena, which also means that we have to do the mission here, and that won't be easy. She's not allowed to take damage. Let's see. It isn't the easiest mission, frankly speaking. So let's see how things end up. Well, pretty easy by the look of things. Can't engage yet. Now the thing with this is that the further we get into the fight, the more gladiators we get. So more strength, dex and constitution, thus making the fight harder. And it also gets brutality, so 30% damage. So in general, it's going to do double the damage that I used to have. The problem with her, since she barely has armor, is that I keep stuck with the problem end of fight. So with her, the problem is that I have to choose between adding armor Fury, no, this one. Let's see, legendary every time it's filled. I don't know what the next requirement is, but it certainly won't be easy. Next to an ally. Ha! That's basically impossible. No, it isn't. Because I can put him, her, here, next to an ally. But now I do have a problem, because he can't do that. You never can do that when you're engaged, unless I disengage, and I don't have that one, so it's a little bit a tricky one. You never can do that unless you're being attacked, and now we got that one to deal with. Good news. I still may be able to get at least one of them out of combat. Or maybe two, which means I can concentrate my entire troop. No. All enemies must take damage. Well, does that include him? Or only him? Let's see. Armor, armor, armor. I can use her, perhaps. No, not armor. Health. I can use her to heal him. This is going to be the hardest fight, by the way, because that champion is able to do lots of damage. Look at the amount of damage he's doing. And look at his health and armor points and what I'm doing. Another thing, this guy, damage over time reduced, but worse, he got this. He's also able to get, well, that's okay, but this is a problem. So we will have to deal as much damage as possible, which will take quite some time actually. I mean, I'm doing 30-ish damage. So only to get him out. Currently I need to do still over 600 damage, is 20 attacks. The only advantage I have right now is she is able to do a lot of damage on him. And I've got a healer. Currently he has Berserker stance. What does that mean? 10% extra damage. Okay. Shit. Hang on, he's healing now? Ships. There's only one I didn't want to be attacked. Okay, let's focus on the champion. Because he is almost dead. Double shit. So the moment he gets to defensive stance, he is somehow able to heal. So I hit him and he heals. What the? All companions must move. Well, he can't move. least this will keep him alive a little bit longer. 381, okay. I'm not gonna make it that requirement. 381 we started at. Ah, shoot, I forgot to move. And he's healing again. And he's healing again. So, in the end, he gained... What the fuck? What the fuck? He actually... was healing up to more than what he started with. I'm not going to win this combat, for sure. I mean, look at this. No, that's the wrong one. I want him. He's got some reason. For some reason, he's able to heal up more as the damage that I was doing. Unless this time I'm the guy who's lucky and I'm finally able to heal him off. Whew. What hell?
If I'd known you were that good, I would have bet on you mercenaries. Too bad. Take your reward. If you want another one, come back and face our best fighters.
What the bloody hell? Well, we've got ourselves the unique item. It's a legendary shield. 12 guard, 18 armor, but hell. Fifteen guard, 15 armor, so it's actually a little bit less. I lose the protection skill. Let's see what it does in the next fight. This is medium. Yeah, this, I forgot that in this game I'm not using the only self-crafted stuff. 1120, 1124. bow. Light. Okay, no, no, no. That's the problem when you got to take the slam. She is able to use it. Right. Level 6. Level 3. So I could technically do the whole fight again. Except I don't want to. Let's see. We have 2 points in here, 2 points in there, 2 points in there. So we need 2 more points and our next skill level is unlocked. This is going to take a while. So that's the good news.
You dare come to our arena?
Not only that, mate.
Don't be so coy. Now that you beat our champion, you're part of the family.
Chest plates. Poisoned flask. And corrosive bomb. Okay. Chest plates. I'm keeping this open because act as a belt doesn't adjust to the wearer's waistline. In other words, if you're fat, you're still fat, looking fat. But it's a nice one. Corrosive. And poison. Still have one open. Why do I have... Oh, wait. That one. Now we've done this. And there's nothing to loot here. There's something else to look at. And that's the map. And especially this. This is the last mission. And I read about the fate of Arthes that there's a third option, which I totally screwed up. I can admit that. The thing is, the missions we have, and that's the reason why I keep it here. The first mission for the Legion is to eliminate the deserters. That will lean towards them. Then the next mission we did the contamination of the well. What we should have done, because that corpse was already on the ground, is killing the well poisoners. That would give me +1 to Finalis, and then poison the well, which would give me +1 to Lahart, basically setting it at 0. Then, for the funding mission, I should have done everything the way I did up to the point where we had the reward. At that point, should have killed Lahard's men. So +1 for cutting off the funding, +1 to Lahard, uh, +1 to Lahard for cutting off the funding, -1 to Lahard for killing his soldier. With the abbot, I'm not sure. It's probably going somewhere. It's a little bit tricky, but you should be able to kill him in the end as well. With that, both parties of this civil war will end up with 0 missions in their favor. Which means that the only ones who do have a mission in their favor was the Legion. And I would have gotten the Legion ending. I didn't do that, so instead we're stuck with this. So what I'm going to do now, we have all of this going, and there's a mission here. That's a hard, that's a hard, that's a hard, that's average, and that has to do with my team. So first I will try to get everything going for the merchants, although I may need more stone. Where's the cave entrance? Over there. That one? No. That one. Is there any? No. Another thing I still need to do is explore here, and there's a reason for that too. Do I have any? No. Then there's another thing that I learned in the past week. Where is it? Up here we had the injured thief, and we killed him because, yeah, I do have some consciousness and morals. And frankly speaking, if you kill a girl or a young woman, then you're not on a positive part of my list. That's why I killed him. Turns out, if you heal him, you can later recruit him. If you do, and you combine it with the guy from the woodland farm, you have 2 free fighters and eventually getting unique traits. The same was happening here. We were able to recruit somebody at an improvised stake, and the body looters we had up here. So it turns out that's happening in each area. I still have my doubts about that one guy. So every time we run into an option where we can actually recruit somebody, I will have to start considering and checking everything. Where's my wood supply? 20. Let's do it, because I still need... Yeah. A good woodcutter. But every time we run into the option where we can actually recruit people, I really have to consider the benefits and the moral value. Although, like I said, somebody who abuses and tries to kill a young woman is very low in my book. Okay, I do have a huntsman. I also need to do that. Let's do this first, before following that trace. So, all in all, I need to be more careful in my decisions when it comes to recruiting people and when it comes to moral standards, I think. What kind of hooks am I using? Oh, common ones. But we do have 2 eel, so I should be able to craft better food. What I'm going to do now, first of all, let's go to the camp. Let's switch that, because I don't need it right now. Workshop. Chest plate requires rope. No, I can't do that. Brace requires rope. Rope. Four. And that one. Dismantle. Okay. Leather. Boiled eel. To cook. Okay. No feasts. No desserts. Okay. Meat dyeing rack. Okay, so I don't have the tanning rack yet. Sleep in there. Oh, wait, she was actually on that. Don't know what I will encounter. It's her again.
I got you. Is poisoning wells a joke to you?
3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11. You made a mistake, young lady. You just don't know it yet. 11. This is the big boss group. Sepper, Leggett. Those two are archers. Okay. He is doing much. I don't know what he will doing, but bolt war mechanism. Engaged unit. So they gain reload, which means shooting again. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Siegfried is fine here, except there. Rihanna. She is able to reach the separate goods. Ria. Also. Eleanor. So, Leggett, Zappa. Needs the crossbow, yeah. So, those are neutralized. Simon can stay here. Sean, move to the other side. Anna. 14 to 78. Anna can stay. Lariana. Maybe I should. Yep. That's also a sapper. Bummer. Tricia. Xander. Keep him there. Keep her there. Keep him. He is so weak against this. What's his movement speed? So he can get there. Ah, Zappa. 2 turns and they are down. I think the problem with duelist is that they can disengage. See, disengage and charges in a straight line. Legate. There she is. Long live crits. Done. I could actually help against that stepper. Whoa! Well, that certainly helps. That too. Also duelist. I gave this one. She's nearly gone. Bleeding. If the bleeding damage on her is more than 8, yeah, 9, she's gone. That's some bite. Legionnaire. Shoot, I'm lacking 1 melee fighter. Well, I lost Taurus a while ago. So um, yeah, that wasn't the right move. Because now reload and another shot. hopefully he will turn to him. Oh, we have that. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Doesn't matter much though. One down. Let's see if I can do... No, I can't. The same trick. Let him run. Tell the Lord what's coming towards him. So we got light medium armor level 5. Level 6. Level 6. Medium 5. Losing carrying capacity. Well, with 600, that's not really a problem. Seven, 6. He just got a new one. There's our clue, there's our enemy.
What's the password?
So what we can do here is basically use it as another crafting station, while in general this too
It's always a pleasure to trade with kindred spirits.
what do you have? Silver Herald's Horn. It's a component. Breaded sausage, expert fish hook, and heat shields. So something like repost I already have. But I'm not going to buy it.
Fighting in the pit is a great way to supplement my wages. Just don't mention this to my captain, all right?
We rarely see the Baron down here. He's a very busy man. It's a great honour to be welcomed by him in person. Not all crooks are lucky enough to have the privilege.
Baron. Oh, that's the green one. Don't worry, mate. I'll be there in a bit.
The Baron wants to speak with you. You won't want to keep him waiting.
Oh, yes, I will. Let's see. Iron Axe, but I'm going to lose the strength oil. Wait. Wait. I wasn't able to do pristine. No, I lack in fish oil. Okay. Now, what do you
Welcome
want?
to my humble black market. I've taken the liberty of inviting you to our pit fights. I hope that's not a problem. These performances may have a bad reputation, but they can be a real boon for the participants' careers. The most famous mercenaries out there today got their start here. The bets are just a pleasant side effect.
He's been fighting there too. He's probably one of the champions. Giving that, this looks like 2 scars, and of course the skull.
If you're interested, my referee can tell you more. She's been instructed to welcome you as members of our big, happy family.
Okay, I'm not going to do that yet. Strength oil, 50% increase to strength. Yeah, but how much? She got Hunter's Axe. She still got the Iron Axe. Problem is that I will lose on some other things. It's the same thing we had in the previous episode. What I can do, however, armor, Ghost Cloak, 2 movement, 22 armor. I will lose on the critical hit. She has it. Well, 29 armor is quite an improvement. And what else can we do? We have 23 cloth, so that's quite a lot. So I can do 2 more ghost cloaks. The only thing I can't do is that bow or crossbow, because I need ropes for something else. She can have a ghost cloak too. Wait a minute, you got a 2 and the other one got a 3? No way. What else? Ghost spoiler, that's medium. Got already. She can have a light. He can have light, but I can't do a ghost cloak anymore. 1124. Spoiler. 1128. Still able to do another one? No. Only heavy. No. Oh, wait. 38. 37. Too soon. Too soon. Guard 1 down, armor up, stability 2. And stability 2 means not affected by fragility, while stability 1 was. Damage reduced for each debuff. Okay. I'm able to do more helmets. Only the heavy one, and we already did that. Critical hits. No ghost claw because I'm lacking. Okay, the ladder. That case done. Now let's talk to her.
I
I'm
don't
not going
suppose
to
you know
do
how a
this
pit
fight.
works, do you? There are multiple unique fights available there. Tell me your names and I'll sign you up. Each victory increases your reputation, which gives you access to the pit shop. There's no need to take on all the fights one after the other, but if you want Arthes' special reward, you'll have to win each one at least once. So, still interested?
This one is tricky. Because I have to fight all of those, and as you can see, imitators. Then you see traps triggered at each round, and units same equipment as stats as the allied. So if I do my combination, no, if I use the same team I had in the other fight, so a sword, a mace, and an axe, and one of my rangers, knife, then we also get the same thing there. Thick-skinned, traps auto-trigger, but units' armor and guard are converted into health. It's a passive. I don't know if it's for me or for the other ones. Iron Hawks, extremely tough and powerful, so most likely better strength, dexterity, and high health. So no armor, and health is reduced based on their armor type. So the heavy ones will probably lose more health than light armor ones. And the last one, that's so. How much time do I have left? No, I won't do this now. As said, we will
Stop
do
wasting
this
my time. Come back.
later. So we have to take items after we win. For now, let's exit, because we were looking for that, and that's a very, very, very big bear. So I'm not going to fight this one because I will need a lot, an awful lot of ropes, even if I want to capture it. Hey, I thought there was a mission with this bridge. Yes, there is.
Rebuilding this bridge is crucial to merchant caravans. If there is only one road we can travel, bandits will know where to ambush us. We can afford to hire workers, but we're short on materials. Would you be willing to trade us what we need?
20 sandstone. I can do that as soon. 24. Next level. I can do that as soon as I have the 20 stone. Um, I need money. But this is also nice to have an extra layer. Going to do that one. Dismantle. Anything white. Everything else will be sold off. Eight. Holy moly. 26. 32. 38. Wow. 42. 56. 57. And 58. Okay, let's get drunk and let's get them to sleep as well as paid. $54 influence. That's very nice. So we got 1 venison, 2 fangs, 2 cured meat, 2 raw materials, and a figurine. Chest. Figurine. Do I have any? Yes, I do. Look. Still 1 treasure left. Very nice. She has something to say. Okay, a bit. 7. Okay, that gives the extra knowledge. Venison skewers, 6 food. Yeah, I can make a lot of bread if I want to. First aid skill is 100% more effective. That's very useful. If I do this, I get an oil, which is nice, but no. She stays. That's one of the moral choices you have at some point. Which is given each and every time you have a recruit. birch, 1 wood, okay. 1 pike, 1 hemp. Because if you need 2 fish for a recipe, you only get 1. Well, 2 birch in this case. Hemp. 2 hemp is a rope. Which is good. And let's craft 3 sturdy fish hooks. Because the sturdy fish hook it doesn't say it does, but it can give an additional fish. Meaning you get 2 for the price of 1. Which also means, and I completely forgot about the tavern, which also means that it's easier to get some more food. Tavern. Nothing. And up here, nothing. So that's Kortia, that's where we have to go. And we need to get that 20. And there you go again. 20 sandstone at some point. Didn't I? It looks like I didn't. More iron. Let's go cross country this time. Because that's actually the shortest one. Off to the smith, where I will sell off all items we gathered.
There were 2 of us working here until Count Lahart enlisted my cousin in his army. I haven't heard from Clay since.
That gives us 466 gold piece. Market.
Oh, don't believe a word she says. She probably came across a band of deserters. They've been running rampant in these parts since the beginning of the war.
524. That I ain't there yet. Oh, wait. Those 3. Question is, should I buy the ropes? It should be enough to capture any wild animal if we run into it. No missions to get. No empty vials. What's needed for bears too? Don't have mutton. Mushroom and lavender. Okay. And I need 1,000 for that travel post.
Before the war, this travel I hope to see it rebuilt one day. I could help with that.
Am I able to accept missions? More missions.
Might she be looking for work?
No, we have the maximum amount and it's all hard. That's the biggest problem. That's the best option right now. That's the best option right now, and after that I have to focus on that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do next time. Don't need that. Very useful in Arthes and Tiltren, and that's it. I've seen the same thing. She too, but I've seen the same thing about Gothenburg. So, let me think. Can't remember if there was iron in there. How much iron do I have? 21. I do have enough iron. I need the other stuff. I didn't inspect that one. Oh, probably because we had to run away from something. No, I did inspect. There's bears. Or boar. I don't see it. I don't want. Oh, it's boars. I don't want to encounter those actually. The only animals I really want in my troop are wolves. Or the big ones related to it. Anyway, we will leave it here for today. Thanks for watching everybody, and I do hope you've been enjoying this. I did. At least we got that tournament done, so that's a good thing. I wish everybody a very good week, and I hope to see you next week. Goodbye.